The man who walks slowly toward virtue arrives before the one who runs toward vanity. It is not speed, but direction that determines destiny. Step with meaning, and each pace becomes sacred. Adversity is the anvil of greatness. Strike after strike, the soul is shaped, not by ease, but by fire. You must not fear the fall. The seed falls before it grows. The soul too must descend into silence before it rises in strength. Honor is not what others give you. It is what you give to yourself through choices made in darkness, when no one sees but your own conscience. The wise build fortresses of peace within themselves, unaffected by insult, unshaken by flattery. They are their own citadel. Fame fades, gold rusts, bodies weaken, but character echoes across generations. Let your legacy be the soul you forged, not the riches you gathered. A shallow man fears pain. A wise man learns from it. The sharpest blade is tempered by flame. Do not mirror the world. Reflect the truth. Let your clarity correct the chaos. The mind must be tended like a garden. Uproot resentment plant, gratitude, prune, distraction, and nourish it daily with stillness. A day spent in truth is never wasted, even if it bears no applause. The gods see what the crowds ignore. Patience is the power to wait without shrinking, to suffer without surrendering, to walk with time, not against it. No man is free who is not master of himself. Slavery to desire is the heaviest chain. Break it, and you break all others. The stars above are not your masters, but your mirrors. They remind you that order and brilliance are possible. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. In service, you become something eternal. The true philosopher does not escape life. He engages it more deeply, with calm eyes and a steady breath. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the command of it. A charioteer guiding the wild horses of impulse. Do not waste time in complaint. The universe listens not to bitterness, but to boldness. Every man is born with a piece of divinity, a flame to be fed or extinguished. Nurture it with virtue, and it shall light the world. It is not what happens to you, but how you respond, that shapes the sculpture of your soul. And when you rise tomorrow, rise not to possess the world, but to master yourself once more. The sun does not ask for praise. It simply rises. So too must you fulfill your purpose, quietly, powerfully, unshaken by applause or absence. Greatness needs no announcement. Wisdom walks with silence, while folly shouts in every square. Guard your tongue as a warrior guards his blade. Use it only with purpose and precision. Do not wait for the right moment. Make the moment right by the strength of your presence. Time bends to those who act with clarity. A soul that seeks truth must first abandon comfort, for truth does not dwell where ease governs. It is found on the rugged path lit by inner fire. Each morning is a summons to return to your highest self, not in thought, but in deed. Repetition is the forge of character. Do not measure your life in days, but in direction. Are you ascending or drifting? Each hour either sharpens or dulls the edge of your spirit. If you fall, fall forward, fall with intention, fall with dignity. Even the descent can be part of the climb. A man without self-discipline is a city without walls, exposed, vulnerable, conquered by every passing temptation. Build your fortress from within. When you walk in virtue, you walk with the gods. Their whispers guide your steps. Their strength becomes your own. The world will test your patience, your resolve, your values, but these tests are not curses. They are confirmations of your commitment. Gratitude is not a feeling. It is a way of seeing. To thank life even in difficulty is to turn hardship into harvest. Resist the urge to compare, for each soul carries a different weight, a different flame, a different path. Comparison is the thief of both peace and progress. A wise man does not chase what glitters. He digs where it is dark, knowing that true gold is hidden in effort and integrity. Every breath is a gift, every moment an arena, every thought a soldier marching either toward ruin or redemption. To lead others first, lead yourself. To command respect, first command your passions. Only the self-mastered are fit to guide. Let your back be straight, your gaze steady, your voice calm. Speak little, but with depth. A single sentence of truth weighs more than volumes of flattery. You need not know the whole path, only the next step. Faith is forged in movement, not certainty. Those who seek approval are enslaved by shifting winds. Be anchored in principle, not popularity. Your compass is within, not in the crowd. Let love guide your action, but let wisdom shape your words. For without balance, emotion blinds and reason withers. And when the day ends, judge yourself, not by outcomes, but by whether you lived as the best version of your eternal self. The journey of the soul is not measured in steps, but in awakenings. You may walk many miles and remain asleep, or sit in stillness and be transformed. What matters is not the movement of the body, but the stirring of the spirit. Plato spoke of shadows on the wall, but you were never meant to dwell in illusions. Break free from the cave of comfort. Step into the blinding brilliance of truth. Though it may burn your eyes, it will awaken your sight. Ask not how long the road is. Ask only whether your feet are pointed toward virtue. A short journey filled with purpose is greater than a long one filled with distraction. The wise man does not argue with fools. He speaks to uplift, or he chooses silence. For wisdom is not noise, it is nourishment. Let your words be seeds, not spears. Each morning you rise, you are reborn. You are not who you were last night. You are who you decide to be now. The past is a whisper. The present is a weapon. The future is a reward. Do not envy the lives of others. You see their harvest, but not their roots. You witness their shine, but not their shadow. Your story is sacred. Your path is perfectly designed for your becoming. Let your thoughts be your allies, not your tormentors. You are not your anxiety. You are not your doubt. You are the observer, the one who sees beyond the storm, the one who remembers the sky was always blue. Aristotle taught that excellence is a habit, not an act. So practice greatness in the smallest things. Make your bed with purpose. Speak with intention. Choose kindness over cleverness. And over time, you will become the hero you seek. When others fall, lift them, not because they deserve it, but because you are strong enough to carry compassion. Kindness is not weakness. It is the crown of the truly powerful. Build a life you are proud of in private. Let your character be louder than your accomplishments. Let your peace be deeper than your possessions, and let your integrity be stronger than your image. Epictetus reminded us, we cannot control what happens, only how we respond. So respond with clarity, respond with courage, respond with calmness. For these are the virtues that bend the world in your favor. A lion does not fear the opinions of sheep. Walk as one who knows his worth, not arrogantly but unshakably. The wind may howl, but the mountain does not move. Your suffering is not the end. It is the fire that purifies, the chisel that sculpts, the storm that awakens, and you will rise from it, not broken, but reborn, not bitter, but blazing. Let beauty return to your eyes, not in perfection, but in perspective. See wonder in the ordinary. See miracles in the mundane. See the divine in the details. And above all, remember this. You were not born to merely exist. You were born to embody greatness, not as the world defines it, but as the soul knows it. Greatness is love with discipline, silence with understanding, action with alignment, and a heart that keeps beating with hope, even after it has been broken. Rise now, not with haste, but with harmony. Let each breath remind you that you are not here by accident. You are here by divine design, a thread in the eternal tapestry, a flame drawn from the eternal fire. The Stoics taught that we are not disturbed by events, but by our judgments of them. So cleanse the mirror of your mind. Let no dust of bitterness cloud your sight. See things as they are not, as your fear paints them. You are not small, though you may feel so. You are not powerless, though the world may press upon you. You are not lost, though the path ahead is unseen. Within you is the compass of conscience. Within you is the fire of purpose. Do not wait for clarity to take the first step. Clarity is the reward of movement. Take the step. The bridge will rise to meet your feet. The mist will part as you advance with faith. Speak less of what troubles you and more of what calls you. Let your focus not be the weight, but the wings. What you nurture within will shape what you see without. Choose thoughts that uplift. Choose actions that align. Choose a rhythm that restores your soul. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that a man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. So lift your ambitions above comfort, above applause, above temporary pleasure. Let your aim be to master self, to honor virtue, to walk with truth. Be wary of becoming so busy that you forget to be. Life is not a race, it is a revelation. In stillness, you meet the sacred. In silence, you hear the soul. And in solitude, you touch the source of all strength. The wise seek not to escape hardship, but to endure it with grace. They drink from the cup of pain and are made pure. They walk through fire and become light. They fall and rise and fall again, not because they are weak, but because they are becoming indestructible. No storm lasts forever. The wind that bends the tree also strengthens its roots. You are not here to be spared. You are here to be shaped, to be tested, to be transformed. Each failure is a door, each tear a key, each loss a lesson wrapped in shadow. So walk with courage, not because the road is easy, but because your soul is ready. Do not fear being alone. The path of truth is narrow and often walked in silence. Better to walk alone in virtue than in crowds toward vanity. Look not at the lives of others with envy, but with reverence. Their struggles are hidden, their burdens unseen. Rejoice, not in comparison, but in your own becoming. Let wisdom be your daily bread. Let discipline be your robe. Let compassion be your crown, and let gratitude be your constant song. For even now, in this very moment, you are surrounded by miracles. You are not just human, you are also eternal. Not just flesh and bone, but will and wonder. You are not just a seeker of light, you are its carrier, its vessel, its expression. So rise again, rise with dignity, rise with devotion, for this day is yours and you. You are becoming a soul on fire. If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.